Hi. Okay, so I've already shown you how to style your curls doing the rake and shake technique, and we did the diffusing video. So now I'm going to show you the final part of the whole styling aspect of curly hair. So when you're finished drying your hair, when your hair is either completely diffused or if you've let it air dry completely, so that it's 100% dry, so that when you touch it, it doesn't feel like there's any wetness on your hands. So what you do to really open up the curls and give it a lot of softness and just life, basically we want to avoid that like wet look that gel often leaves on curly hair. So what you do is 100% dry hair, you take a drop, like a tiny pea-size amount of any kind of finishing product. So whether you use a serum for hair that is a little bit finer or has a looser curl pattern, so that you're not going to put too much product on it to weigh it down and open it up too much. You basically are just kind of keeping a light touch to it. You want to use a serum, something that's oil-based, or if you have really coarse hair that tends to really hold on to moisture where it becomes really stiff after the gel, or if you have like really frizzy or flyaway type hair, then you want to use a water-based pomade. So more of like a thicker texture to finish out your style. So either way you can choose depending on what you're going for, and you can kind of play around and see what works best for you. But basically with either product you're using a pea-size amount. So you work it between your palms, and then you're going to grab your hair like you're putting it into a ponytail. So grabbing the ponytail part first, and then just smooth over the ponytail. So just using your palms, smoothing over, and then kind of come up towards the roots. So don't be afraid, because your hair is completely set. So with the stiffness of the gel, your hair is not going anywhere. But you can feel it in your hands as you're smoothing your hair, almost like you're putting it into a ponytail. Smoothing it with your palms, never raking your fingers through it again. When you do this, you'll feel the stiffness come out of your hair. So even if you didn't have product in your hand, you would still get the results. So the product just gives it an extra added bonus of really finishing the style so that it looks salon friendly, so that it looks like you went to the salon. So you have to do it a couple times maybe, and then you may even need to like kind of twist it. See how I'm like really getting after it and twisting it. So don't be afraid. And then you're gonna just let it go. Let me pull you down a little bit so you can see. And then at the end, flip your head upside down and just take your fingertips and just massage the roots. So by doing this, you're really opening it from the root area so that you have that fullness. And then you flip it up, and voila. You can just kind of position it however you want to see it. Now, you may feel like you have stiffness maybe here on the top. So you would just take like a little mini pony and just go like that. So there's things you can do to really open up the hair, because so many clients, they'll get the rake and shake down, they'll do the gel, and then they'll come to me and they'll be like, oh, but my hair is so stiff, or it looks so gelled, or it looks really wet. And I say, well, you probably haven't done the second part. So there's the styling part, and then there's the finishing. So this is the finishing. So you do have to do this if you want to get the full look. So you can see how it really opened up my curls and made my hair look a lot more touchable. It made it look like there's not much product in there at all. But we did put quite a bit in, and the key to that is that you'll get a long-lasting set so that your hair will last you a few days. So in the next video, I'll show you just a quick little way to preserve your curls so that your style will last you a few days. So practice. Don't rake your fingers through it after you've set it with the wet set. You know, just massaging the roots, taking the palms out. That's it. Be careful. But again, don't be afraid of it. If it's 100% dry, go after it. Take out that stiffness, use a serum or use a pomade, and your curls will look luxurious. All right, I will see you next time. Thanks.